So as I record this, we're about, I guess, 10 days away from Christmas right now. And you know, the coolest thing about Christmas, one of them, is that wherever you go, you hear Christian music being played. Well, they're Christmas songs, but they talk about the Lord. And no other time of the year does that happen. And I think, you know, if there's no other great reason to just get into the Christmas spirit, it's that. I love that part. So I was driving here this morning, and the guy that was in the lane next to me, driving the same direction, was driving very fast. I saw him come up, and he passed me on the right, and was going pretty fast. And I thought, and there was a policeman behind me, and I thought, you know, I hope that cop pulls him over, because man, he's driving recklessly. And then we went to turn, and the one lane became two lanes, and he cut around me and almost had an accident. He was driving really recklessly. And again, I thought, this cop should pull him over because he's breaking the law. And I realized that so was I. I was going, well, at that point, about 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. But he's more guilty than me, you see. And I felt very justified that the cop should choose him because he's the one that's the most guilty. You know, I wonder how God looks at this. And, you know, we do this kind of stuff every day. These people here, those people over there, they're more guilty than I am. And therefore, they should deserve more punishment. But, you know, sin is sin. The Bible says all have sinned, all fall short of the glory of God. All of us are kind of in that boat. So who's the most guilty? All of us. All of us. And you know, when we get kind of smug as Christians and we think we're better and all of those people are just dirty, rotten sinners, it's not true. We're all once sinners saved by grace. What happens after that? Well, God saves us because of us? No, in spite of us. And I wonder how many times we get on we call it on our high horse. We get smug about who we feel like we are, and we get this feeling that we're superior simply because we're saved, and it's not true. God had mercy on every one of us. While we were yet sinners, he died for us. I love that part. And folks, this whole idea of you're a worse sinner than me just doesn't work. That's why God told us to love unconditionally, because we're not able to sort it out. We get offended by the slightest things, and we get the superior attitude all the time. So the bottom line is this: you're no better than anyone else. You're a sinner like anyone else. Doesn't mean that somebody doesn't have, in our eyes, worse sin than you. But all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. And that's why he tells us to love unconditionally, because that's the only thing that supersedes this superior attitude that we get into when we start to qualify sin. Think about that today. God bless you. Have a great day.